Hello everyone. In this session, I'm going to discuss important multiple choice questions from the topic sensors and transducers. And this session will be applicable for those who are appearing for placements, then training and like a different type of competitive examination. Apart from that, Kerala PSC Assistant Engineer and Kerala PSC Assistant Electrical Engineering and a similar kind of examination, even KPTCL, KPCL, etc. So even UPSC exam, SSC also you can use this video because this is very fundamental. So kindly watch the video completely so that you will get an idea what kind of questions. Question may be simple, but you may feel difficulty to answer. Like you may get sort of confusion. Okay, that's what I just wanted to convey you, and that is a major reason I prepared the video. Yes, let's get started. First of all, let me discuss the theory portion very briefly, only for the exam point of view. What is the transducer? Device that converts one form of energy to another form of energy. A device which will convert non-electrical quantity into electrical quantity. Classification, like basically active and passive transducers. Active transducer is nothing but self-generating. Example, thermocouple, piezoelectric transducer, photovoltaic cell, etc. Passive transducer is nothing but which needs external excitation to operate. For example, linear variable differential transducers, strain gauge, potentiometer, etc. So this is very important. You may get some questions from active and passive transducers. Okay. Regarding analog versus digital, analog transducer is nothing but continuous output. Thermistor LVDT that produces analogous like output. Where digital type of transducer is discrete output. You will get like optical, then encoder, then digital tachometer, etc. Difference between primary and secondary transducer. Primary transducer directly sense the quantity. For example, thermocouple. Secondary transducer which require another device to measure the output. That is called a secondary transducer. Contact versus non-contact transducer. Contact transducer is nothing but potentiometer, where non-contact transducer, LVDT, Hall Effect Transducer, etc. By measuring quantity, displacement, pressure, temperature, etc., these are the different type of classification. Similarly, the type passive transducer, analog transducer, displacement transducer. Working principle of these particular transducers are basically mutual induction, principle of mutual induction. Construction, we have one primary coil, two like identical secondary coil S1 and S2 wound in the position, opposition. Movable soft iron core, which will be placed in between. It works based on the principle of mutual induction. At null position, whenever coil is at null position, induced voltage S1 and S2 are equal. That will get cancelled each other. We have to apply the Lenz rule. Like a magnitude is having equal and opposite value, so that output is zero. Core shift, that induced voltage difference will be created. S1 minus S2, that is directly proportional to displacement. It will be like upward direction or downward direction. Output is actually differential AC or voltage linear over small displacement range. Plus point is high sensitivity, infinite resolution, frictionless, and rugged construction. Regarding the drawback, large size require AC supply, sensitivity to stray magnetic field. It may cause some errors. Applications, displacement measurement, force measurement, pressure measurement, etc. Regarding the angular displacement transducer. So linear variable differential transducer is very, very important. So try to point out these important segments: passive transducer, analog displacement transducer, etc. So peculiarity, then working, construction, operation, output, everything you please go through it. Other one is angular displacement transducer. Types are rotary potentiometer. It works based on the changes in resistance at the shaft rotation. Rotary variable differential transducer, same that of LVDT, but it measures in the angular displacement. Synchros and resolvers, it is electromagnetic device which will works based on the shaft angle. Applications, position control, servo mechanism, robotics, antenna alignment, etc. Hall effect transducer works based on when a current carrying conductor or semiconductor is placed in a magnetic field perpendicular to the current or a voltage developed across it. That is a major principle. Please underline current carrying conductor which is placed in a magnetic field perpendicular to the voltage or current. Hall voltage is nothing but IB by I net. I is equal to current, B is the magnetic flux density, N is nothing but charge density, E is nothing but charge electron, T is equal to thickness. IB by I net, NET, not I net, NET. IB by NET. N is nothing but charge of electron, 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. Then T is the thickness, Okay, N is the charge density. Those things you have to substitute. IB by NET. Okay, that you have to remember. Hall effect transducer used for measurement of magnetic field, then current sensing, speed sensing, etc. Advantages: non-contact. Okay, high reliability. It can measure both AC and DC magnetic field. Applications are tachometer for the speed measurement, proximity sensor, to identify the position, like without contact. Okay, identify the position, unknown detection, etc. Brushless DC motor for communication. General classification. From the general classification, we have the following questions. Transducer which require external power for operation is called a passive transducer. So remember this. Transducer which does not require external power for operation, that is active transducer. Photovoltaic cell is an example of dash. It is an active transducer. Potentiometer is classified as basically passive contact type displacement transducer. Like this, you please prepare and make a note. There are some questions from LVDT. LVDT works based on the principle of mutual induction. Output of LVDT at a null position is 0. Displacement measures by LVDT is linear with a limited range. Which of the following is not an advantage of LVDT? Answer is self-generating. It require AC supply. Otherwise, it never operate. Okay. Then the phase of the output of LVDT indicates direction of displacement. So regarding the angular displacement transducer, there are some questions. Which transducer is used for measuring angular displacement? RVDT. Full form is rotary variable differential transformer or transducer. That is also okay. Synchros are mainly used for shaft angle measurement and position control. So you have to identify the optimal answer. Hall effect transducer, there are some questions. Hall effect transducer measures magnetic flux density. Hall voltage is proportional to magnetic flux density and the current. You remember this equation. BH is equal to IB by NET. Okay, that you can keep in your mind. Okay. The next is which is not an application of Hall effect transducer. Identify the right answer. So the right answer is pressure gauge. It's not an application of Hall effect transducer. So these are the important questions which I observed from the topic transducers. So those who are preparing for core companies, I request you to go through it. Apart from that, those who are preparing for public service commission examination with respect to all the states, this will be very important topic related to electronics and electrical domain. Okay, so if you have any queries, please go through it once and request you to note down the important points and make a short notes. Before entering to the examination hall, you can revise once again because these topics are very, very important, especially confusing. There are so many confusing facts, right? So kindly rectify those confusion, especially like active and passive transducer, right? So kindly rectify it and make use of these points and hope you can answer those questions very well. I wish you all the very best. Thank you for watching this video. Kindly like this video. Also subscribe for getting the similar kind of video. If you have any suggestion, kindly let us know. So we'll try to improve our quality of videos. Happy learning. Wish you all the very best for your competitive examination. Good luck.